All right, hey trendsetters, how y'all doing out there today? Now, let me first ask, am I loud? I clicked into my last video in regards to the breakdown in regards to religion. Now I know I was a little passionate on that video. I was kind of talking really loud, but am I really loud? Like, am I loud now? Now, I do have a microphone, and I do have it all the way up, but you hear nothing, right? Now, it's actually plugged up and things of that nature. Now, I do notice that if I unplug it and ask, previous subscribers if they can tell the difference, they did. Now, nobody is complaining about the volume, but I don't want to be in your ear like that. Because I know sometimes that even if you try to turn it down or turn it up, sometimes it just don't, really make too much of an adjustment. But I think I'm good because nobody said anything, Oh, you just old as hell and deaf like me. No. But anyway, let me know. But what I wanted to do today was talk about these logos on Blueface, because I do see it being more of a topic. Now, when anybody interview him and ask him about those logos, he put his head down. Now, that is a sign of shame, or untruthfulness, Now, being that we see that these logos are kind of random and don't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, it's almost like it was forced. Like, who would put these random things on his face? And he just got another one. Now, the other one that he just got was the number 5, because it was 4 bars and a cross down it,
I told you.
Which is crazy. Like, why would you even do that? And it's almost like even symbolic for somebody else to foresee something, and even 5 is the number of change. And I know a lot of you have been seeing 555. It's so crazy that I just had it and I was just doing a pre-shuffle for him. 5 is the Hierophant and 5 is that. And I was reading in regards to the logos. Now, I was telling y'all that tattoos have an energy, and because they was performed in prison, they have another energy associated with it because of the environment. And I told you that these large corporations that, like McDonald's, just think about McDonald's in the Golden Arches, because their portal, they represent Lion Gate's portal. And think about when Luigi, you always seen the lion and the McDonald's associated with it. So many things you'll see them put, certain logos in that ritual. If you pay attention. That's why it's so important that you understand esoteric language. And you'll see the play. Now, all the logos, just like I showed you the one with Shanquella, and she had the Starbucks logo, the fish, the mermaid. Yeah, listen, I showed it to you. Now you can pull up Shanquella Robinson and look at her in that mermaid outfit, Nothing at the top in that little gown. She looked just like the logo. And why would a mother and a father, represent her in that way? It doesn't make sense, does it? Especially the way that she passed in a motel, like, when am I, a hooker? Just pay attention. Now, again, all these logos, they carry weight, power. Now, it made me think about him always saying dead homies. Is he conjuring those spirits? Because these logos, they've been around here forever. Yeah. And every time I'm talking about he say dead homie so much, I'm like, who is he conjuring on? And of course, these spirits are working through him with these freaking things. Now, that's why some of that tattoo stuff is in the Bible. And I said some of it's true. I'll tell you, everything we do is a freaking ritual. Even ring around the posies, a pocket full of ashes. They all thought we around here doing rituals all the time. Now, somebody did even provide to me the name of the game that we used to play as kids, and it was called The Cat's Cradle. And I actually found one video. Now, I haven't did a whole lot of research on it because I really want to find a little bit more in regards to Jacob's Ladder. But let me show you. Let me see. Hey, I thought I had it up here. Why is it up here? Maybe because I Googled it. Alright, let me see. Why are they coming up? Okay. Cat's Cradle. Yeah, there you go. See? Now, I don't know, because it's only 4 minutes and 36 minutes. You remember the card? And they was playing that? Now, there's a series of games that people can, it take two to enact these little rituals. Because that's what the frick they are. And I'm sure after I investigate it, I'm going to find out some little hidden gems in regards to that. But there are also ones that you can play by yourself. You can do by yourself. And I don't know if she incorporated all of these, but you can look it up. Because Generation X used to play these little things. When I say we did the rituals, we did the rituals. Here's even a little bit more. And you see, I even think that's Jacob's Ladder right there. And there's the cup and the saucer. There's the star. I'm telling you, these is freaking rituals. They are. It's wild. Yeah, and we used to use that one little freaking string. Yeah, they even have the 5 freaking pointed star. Look at that. Boy, when I tell you, you can find the meaning of this thing in almost anything, boy. You just got to break it down, just like in the Bible. You read that little allegory stuff and you don't even know the half, baby. You don't even know the half. It goes way beyond those little allegories. But anyway, let me see. Now, some people think that he cloned. I don't know if he necessarily cloned. I say, what a waste of cloning. I think that whatever they got him pumped on, because Chrisean said that he was sniffing paint and glue and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the mind is gone. Now, he also says something in regards to Chrisean not wanting a place to stay. Cray. Like, who don't want a place to stay? Now, it's something so strange going on with her, too, because every time she get a hand on some money, she just want to throw it and give it away to somebody. Now, somebody came in my comment section talking about, that's just the way she is. She has a loving heart, and she just want to... Why she don't have that loving heart for her child? He need a roof over his head, a bed to sleep in, medical care, a comb, a brush, shoes. It just make me question what's going on in your own cotton picking house. When you see, the love that she had for everybody else but her own kid. Because you're always up in the comment section, trying to convince me that she's some type of angel. Weird. That girl ain't got eyes. Yeah. Ooh, look what's hiding behind it. And I pay attention to that because I seen two cards. 10 and the 12. The 10 of swords. And it's stuck in my head. It's like I hear Ronnie Doe. I just can't get it out of my head. I gotta get that bitch out of my head. Because it's messages. I almost look a little bit like Ronnie Doe too, don't it? Is he haunting their ass? Because you never know who people reincarnate as. A lot of these cycles need to be adjusted, closed out. And a lot of times we reincarnate with the same people all over and over again. Just like I was talking about, somebody even had in Great T had it in his, but I ain't never hear him talk about it, that Ronnie Doe reincarnated inside of Junior right now. And I kept saying something in regards to reincarnation, in regards to his energy before I seen that. Now, I didn't say it was in Junior. But it could have been one of those little babies that she got rid of. And I can't say with any certainty in regards to how energies, transmute. Because it's not destroyed. It's just relocated. And look at the hangman. And I don't know what this is. Now we know that he owed $14 million. Now, can you imagine being in debt for $14 million? And I'm thinking that's just for that, particular entity in Las Vegas. Because, boy, he's a whole... I'm talking about, look at all those logos on his face. It's like all those logos is dipping into his pot. I'm talking about... Listen, you walking around with logos on your face. That's marketing. That's advertisement. And every time he call on the dead homies, is it those logos that he calling on? Is it that energy? It's weird. And look who at the bottom of the deck. And when I say for my tarot card readers, look at there. Look at Junior. That's my little Junior card. Look at that. And look how the lion, the Leo, looking at him. Because that's the heart. That's the soul. How you leading? How you coming? You see, he got the magic wand in his hand. The torch. But how he coming? Who he leading? Look at the behavior. Is this this is what he's and he got a red shirt on to make it so bad. What is going on with that? Who made him do that when he blew? Y'all find that strange? Now, I did see a couple of people say something in regards to that, but not a whole lot, and I don't get it. Now, let me see. I think I'm let me see. I don't know what to freaking pull from, y'all. Ooh. Evidence. It's like I don't know what he did. Now this message is some type of evidence. Now we know he's sorry because what he was. What did he do? Now we know. I mean, like something had to make them target this boy about this shirt that wound him up in prison. Because it's just, and then 2 years for trying to shoot somebody is not a lot of time either. Is it? And look, the strategy is here. And the death card is here. Now, is there a sacrifice brewing? Is there sacrifice brewing? And it's 24. And I think that's actually with that upcoming energy is going to be in Jupiter. What is it? Let me see. Man, when I tell you that the energy that we're in right now is Aries and Neptune, like 14 years, I'm talking about that's why it's so touchy feeling and off the hook. We're in air and fire. Woo! It put hands on you, boo. It put hands on you. Oh, let me see what it is then. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know why I can never find there you go. Look. Now, why would you man, hold on. Shoot. Why would you put Walgreens on your face? Why would you put that logo up there? That's insanity. Insane. Now look at him in the bed with Hazel E on the video. Oh, okay. Yeah, she ain't no real thought. Yeah, he got Telegram, Walgreens, Chase Bank. That's crazy. Now I'm trying to look for the, what is that energy gonna be in? I can't find it. And why is it? Watch. Hold on. Because I was looking at it yesterday and I can't find it. Alright, forget it. Yes, but it was something that they found that they used against him, and it's the number 55, which is so crazy. Then I just show y'all 55. These 555s is hot. And Shattered Dreams. Moving on. The Devil. 3 of Wands. Money, yeah, strategy, paid to do something. Yeah, I don't. Just like I said, I don't see him as no different from Chrisean. Yeah, and it's almost making me wonder if his own mother is his handler. It's weird. Yeah, and this is see with the Hangman and the Death card. I don't know. I almost think that he feared his death, and I do see a sacrifice brewing. Yeah, yes, I do. With the Hangman, the Death card, the Devil, and the King of Swords. Yeah, the 8th house is here, right here at the bottom of the deck. Yep, Queen of Wands. Ocean energy. Yeah, with the mask. Jupiter. Well, I keep forgetting. Oh, it's Leo. Yes. Seven, investments. Also buried secrets. Something. You know, they get a lot of evidence, communication with evidence in the Queen of Cups. Something that Chrisean knows. Remember I did the reading? And I said it was something in regards to a secret that was coming out and something that she knows. And she be telling us. I think it's so crazy that they sick them on each other. It's weird. Because I'm still trying to figure out his talent. I think he had enough, just enough, you know, to get him to do what he needed to do. But, yeah. Boy, it's almost like he praying his way up out of this thing. Look at that. He don't even know what to do. He had to get those freaking logos on his face. Just trust it. Yeah. And I had something in the reading in regards to Chrisean and Whack 100 having something up under their sleeves. And remember, Dre said it, that they was buddy all of a sudden. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. You see, with the strategy. The Ace of Swords. And the homecoming. The reunion. Karlisa is... I'm talking about when I say she's so weird. Blue said that she was telling her to get Chrisean a 1-bedroom apartment, and he said that she don't feel that she need one. So when have you ever cared about what she felt she needed? You just made her do it. I mean, anything that he want her to do, she's gonna do it. And if you think that's your son, don't you think that's what she need anyway? You know I can't make her. Yes, you can. Man, these people is pure cat. But she give all her money away knowing that she need a place for her and her son to live. Why would I just, that's the part I don't understand. I don't understand it. Like it ain't nothing. And sometimes when you out here in these streets hungry, robbing Peter to pay Paul, even if you had nobody to teach you the value of money and how to save, manage, those circumstances will teach you. That I know I can't spend all my money this week because next week I gotta eat. So something ain't right. Something just not right. Yeah, something ain't right. With the mysterious card showing up here. This is also the infinity symbol. Woo! Something ain't right. And it's right here with the death card. The devil, the hangman. Maya energy, the sword with strategy. This is spooky right here. When I say this is spooky, it's spooky. Yeah, it gives me the feeling that somebody's going to be running for their freaking life. This is a need for boundaries. A watchful eye. Yeah. Something's up. Something is up. Something is up. And Chrisean is all in this reading. Yes, he is. Now, I don't know. It's things now. Some people even suggest that Blue got something to do with Ronnie's passing. Wasn't he locked up? How? I don't get it. But something is going on. Something is about to come to the light. Somebody is stressed out. Secrets is coming to the light. There's the evidence in the communication in the Eight of Cups, shattered dreams right there. Whatever they've been trying to bury, it's a message that's coming forth with evidence. And I'm telling you, they stressed out. And the Queen of Cups, you can look at this as Chrisean or even surrendering. But somebody's been paying somebody to do something. And there's the strategy next to that. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of thought. There's a lot of stabbing in the back. A lot of deception. I told you there's no honor among thieves. People ratting on people. And God, I'm talking about how much. When this girl get on the internet and go to spilling the tea, she be telling on herself and everybody else. Yeah, and this Knight of Swords and that King of Swords is two swords. The crossroads, right here with the death card. And the devil, and the payback, what goes around comes around, right there with the hangman. You can't go nowhere. The next step is there with the hangman. Oh my God. And that's right there. Wow, 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 wow. Something is about to happen. I'm talking about even when he talks so muffled, like like you can't even get the words up out of his freaking mouth. That's how he talk all the time. The same way he was talking to Junior. It's just like, this is how you freaking communicating? Seriously? With everybody? So I called him Baby Huey. Now I got the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. And I told you, there's an action. That's that sexual energy. With the Lovers. Communication. Evidence. 10 Cups. Family. I'm telling you. I swear sometimes I get the feeling that Karlisa is his handler. That's your mom and she don't see the strange shit going on with you. She wouldn't ask you why you got those tattoos. She would. What? What? The Chariot. And that's, it's racing through his mind. Messages. It's crazy up there. Yeah, I told you, he praying. Yeah, he was butt broken in jail. Yes, he was. The logos on the face tell you. Yeah. Yeah. He wanted to zone out so bad. He wanted to disappear. There you go. There go Hazel E on the other side. And who is that? Angie at the top. Damn. What? Don't it look like Angie? Now I think she unfollowed him. What the hell? Ain't that weird? I don't think it looked like Angie. It looked just like a motherfucking ass. And that's Hazel. It's all three of them. Damn. This is all three of them. That's all three of them. That's all freaking three of them. I guess that can be Jaden if he wanted to be. Wow. Now, more than anything, I think this is the overall disrespect of that energy. Rather it being him or external to itself. And look. In a crossroads. And it's 5. And it's deception. But it's walking away. Trying to get away. Yeah. Damn. Wow. There you go. And it's still coming back to family. With strategy and the Ace of Swords. Karlisa is weird. When I say she weird, she weird. Three of Wands. And the Page. I can't. I am so waiting on this DNA test. I think this is that. The waiting on the DNA. Because this is also learning something about energy. Now, when I did that little reading last night in regards to Chrisean, the three of swords, the three of pentacles, and the page came out, and he came out in reverse. This is Junior. This is the ability to learn. This is like Dorothy, this is, beginning a journey of finding oneself. And the Seven of Pentacles came out, as and it was aligned with a lot of other pentacles, but this was like the next card. And see how we can also be, it could be nurturing, but it gives me the feeling that she's might be suppressing, because the card came out in reverse. Now, if it wasn't an upright, it would have gave me a sense of nurturing. But, it's almost like, even though we see that he understands, at least. If you say, give me a kiss, and he put his lips up and do like that right there, shit, listen. I'm thinking, I will cry when I see that. And I'm hoping it's true. And he was laughing. That's his laugh. That was his laugh. But it's still, why wouldn't she have shown us that when everybody is so at her and she like, fuck y'all at the end of the day? Why wouldn't you show us that to get us up off you? You know what I'm saying? You don't find that weird? If you had the ability to do it, why wouldn't you show us that? That's crazy. Now, even, again, just because we know that he can smile and comprehend, it still doesn't negate the, neglect. No shoes, no combing the hair, no feeding. It still doesn't negate that he still need a place over his head. I understand that. But just the fact that he, has enough strength to pull himself up. He can laugh. It's hope. Don't take that from me. Shit, that's what I'm talking about. But these people have a sick way of sacrificing their firstborn. It's in the Bible. You have to give up something that you love. Or the sacrifice is meaningless. Now the Eight of Swords is here. Right on this Two of Pentacles, which is the yin and yang symbol, which is 8 as well. And it's a portal. And it's almost like he's bound to something with the Hangman, the Devil, the Sword, the Death card. And you can't escape it. Yeah, because this is the past. This is the ritual. This is the community. This is the door that you chose to walk into. That little temple over there. Yeah, and they got those little lodges all around the world. Mm-hmm. And the little tambourine. Yeah, it's giving me ritual. Chrisean went to church on the first Sunday for a reason. To drink that blood and eat that flesh. Yeah, and give an offering. Y'all think that's ritual? You can't make it up. There you go right there. Look at that. Yeah. Didn't I say the firstborn? You can't make this shit up. And the moon at the bottom of the deck. You can't make it up. But anyway, I don't know who it's gonna be, but it's something brewing. Something is a brewing. Something brewing. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Tell me what y'all want me to read on next. I need to figure out. Sometimes when I've been done so many and used so many different cards, I don't be knowing where to go with it sometimes. Maybe I need to sit back and just chill out for a minute.